What's up guys, it's Simon Fiaz and today's video is on recreating of a chemistry amount of substance flashcards. And tomorrow I'll be posting the PMT question paper on amount of substance. Today it was group 2 and group 7 was one of those two. Anyway, amount of substance, yes, with this topic it's a bunch of practice questions because it's a bunch of calculation questions. But there are a couple of definitions you need to know. So definition of spectator ion and what you do for anything that isn't a solution. An ion that isn't an ion solution. So a spectator ion, an ion that's present in the reaction mixture but doesn't get involved in the reaction. An ion that's present in the reaction mixture but doesn't get involved in reaction. Anything that isn't ion in solution, leave anything that isn't ion in solution. Just ignore it. When can you write an ionic equation? For every reaction involving ions that happen in solution, very important, for every reaction involving ions that happen in solution. Define ionic equation, only the reacting particles and the products they form are included. Now, that's not really a definition, but it's going through the key process of ionic equation. Only the reacting particles and the products they form are included. What is 1 centimeter cubed equal to? What is 1 decimeter cubed equal to? 1 centimeter cubed is equal to 1 times by 10 to the power minus 6 meters cubed. 1 dm cubed equals 1 times by 10 to the power minus cube. 1 times by 10 to the power minus 3 meters cubed. Say the formula to convert between number of particles and number of moles. Number of particles equals number of moles times by multiplied by Avogadro's constant. Number of particles equals number of moles multiplied by Avogadro's constant. Define concentration of solution, state units of concentration. Concentration of solution, how many moles are dissolved per 1 decimeters cubed, bracket 1 liter of solution. How many moles are dissolved per 1 dm cubed, 1 liter of solution. Units of concentration, mole per dm minus cube. How many moles are dissolved in 1 dm cube of solution, 1 liter cube of solution. What does ideal gas equation do? Ideal gas equation lets you find out the number of moles in a certain volume of gas. It lets you find out the number of moles in a certain volume of gas. What does sodium reacting in excess of water mean? It means you know all of the sodium will react. Define standard solution. Any solution that you know the exact concentration of. We dissolve a known amount of solid in known amount of water to create a standard solution. Define pipette and how to use pipette. Pipette, we can only measure only one volume of solution, and how to use it, we fill the pipette to just above the line, take the pipette out of the solution, drop the level down carefully to the line. Define burette. Burette measure allows you to measure different volumes. Burettes measure different volumes and let you add the solution drop by drop. That's a really imperative thing, because in the exam question it could say a student used a equipment which allowed him to add the solution drop by drop. State whether this is a burette or pipette, or is a multiple choice where it's with a box. Multiple choice question. Burette, because burettes measure different volumes that lets you add the solution drop by drop. What kind of indicators are used? It should say in titrations. Indicators that change color quickly over a very small pH range, so you know exactly when the reaction ended. Describe 2 main indicators in titrations. Why universal indicator not good? Methyl orange, red in acid, yellow alkali. Phenolphthalein, colorless in acid, pink in alkali. Methyl orange, red in acid, yellow alkali. Phenolphthalein, colorless in acid, pink in alkali. And why is universal indicator not good? The color change is too gradual. Define theoretical yield and state 2 reasons why actual yield is less than theoretical yield. Theoretical yield is a mass of product that should be formed in a chemical reaction, and the theoretical yield assumes no chemicals are lost in the process. State 2 reasons why actual yield is actually less than the theoretical yield. Not all starting chemicals react fully, and the idea that some solution is left on the filter paper. But the main one, not all starting chemicals react fully, some solutions left in the filter paper. Define percentage yield. How wasteful a process is, aka how much of the product is lost during the process. Define atom economy. A measure of the proportion of reactant atoms that become part of the desired products in balanced chemical equation. And the formula of percentage atom economy, molecular mass of desired product equals sum divided by sum of molecular mass of all reactants times by 100. State 3 advantages of high atom economies. more efficient use of raw materials / more sustainable, less expensive, better for environment as produces less waste. And that is amount of substance flashcard.